Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Laura Lee. I'm a certified personal trainer, a certified nutrition coach, and I make health and wellness content. And this here, right in the background, looking to be bad, is Miss Olivia. So today's video is going to be a little bit different from my usual vlogs, and that's because I am traveling to Austin, Texas. So I thought it'd be really fun to document my travels to Austin and also make this sort of a foodie vlog, because if you don't know, I used to live in Austin, Texas. I went to school in Austin, Texas for 4 years, and then I also lived there for 2 years after I was done with school, before my boyfriend and I moved to Boston, Massachusetts. So my boyfriend and I moved from Austin right as it was exploding, so I know it's changed a lot since we've lived there, but I'm really excited to go back there, really excited to go back to my old haunts, my favorite eateries, and I'm gonna show you guys like the local really good spots, places to get really good Mexican food, really good tacos, things like that. So I thought it'd be fun to just show you guys my fave spots in Austin in case you ever go there. Okay, please ignore this very chaotic background, but I'm currently in the process of packing my suitcase. Now, I don't know about you guys, comment down below if you're an overpacker or an underpacker. I am 100% an overpacker. I'm like, I never know how I'm gonna feel on a certain day. What if the weather changes? What if I need multiple outfit changes throughout the day? Like, you just never know. But today's going to be a challenge because my boyfriend, who is already in Austin, and I'll talk a little bit about why he's already there, why I'm going. It's not purely just like for vacay, but he took our bigger suitcase, so that left me with just the little carry-on suitcase. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to fit all my clothes for over a week stay in this little carry-on. I figured that while I am packing my suitcase and getting it to close all the way, I would chat about why I'm going to Austin and also my thoughts on like food and exercise while on vacation. So first, let's talk about the reason why I'm going to Austin. So yes, I'm from there and have lived there, and it's also a part that my boyfriend and I's families are in Texas, so we will get to see them, and we haven't seen them since Thanksgiving. So that'll be nice to see them. But the other reason why we're going, I feel like I don't share this a ton on like my social medias and stuff like that, but I work very part-time for a nonprofit music organization. It is a small chamber orchestra, and it is located in Austin, Texas. And my boyfriend is actually one of the founders. He's a co-founder of this organization, and he founded it in 2017 when we still lived in Austin, and we have moved since then. But he still goes there every once in a while to Austin. And now that we live in the Midwest, we live a little bit closer. It's like a 10-hour drive, which is like not great, but like still also not bad. And you can also, of course, fly. But now that we live a little closer, he goes there probably like once a month, or in case for this project that he's currently working on, he goes there quite frequently, probably like every 2 weeks or so. So he is already there because we have a big project coming up, and I'm going in for the week to help with that. So that's an organization that I just help out with every once in a while. I do like what I can from afar, and I have been doing that for the past several years. And because we have like a big production coming up, I thought it would be good to go down there myself. I didn't want to go for the whole 2 weeks that my boyfriend is down there, just because we have the cats and like there's things to do here. However, I thought it was important to go for the week, and I thought it'd also be nice to go visit some of our old spots. I think we're gonna go to our hill where we had our very first date. There's like a park in downtown Austin where we had our very first date, and so we're gonna go there and reminisce. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Now, the other thing I wanted to chat about, and I've talked about this on my Instagram the last few days, so if you don't follow me on there, I'll put my username on the screen, but I talk on my stories all the time about this kind of stuff. But I'm really excited because when we go on this trip, when I go on this trip, I'm not going to be working out. And like, I've totally been that person in the past where like a week before I've traveled, I've like looked up where I'm staying, looked up local gyms, and been like, hey, can I get a guest pass? Can I get like a week pass or a day pass? I've totally been there, and I've totally done it. I think my mindset has shifted a little bit now, and I just see that week vacation or away from home as a week to also give my body a break. So I love taking a break from the gym every once in a while. I think it's really important, especially if you've been working out for weeks, months, years, things like that, to give your body that extra break, not just an extra rest day or two, but a really long, nice break. And I feel like when I come back from the break, I get right back into my routine and I feel so recharged and like ready to crush it at the gym. It kind of like gives me that extra oomph, that extra spark I need. So I find taking a week off really beneficial. If you want to work out while you're on vacation in a gym and that makes you feel good, then like by all means do it. I'm not shaming you for doing that. However, don't work out solely because you feel like the pressure. Like I feel like especially around like vacations and like summer vacations where like maybe you're gonna go to the beach, maybe you're gonna wear a bikini, things like that. There's this pressure to like continue working out so that you like look good and whatever. And I just don't want anyone to feel that pressure. Like you can enjoy life, have drinks, eat out, you know, things like that, and not work out and you will be okay. 1 week off of your regular like workout and eating routine is not gonna delay the progress you've been working towards for weeks, months, or even years. So I promise you, you will be okay. Nothing bad will happen to you and you won't lose progress. And the way I like to think about breaks too is that when you go on vacation, when you go away, you're giving your mind a break because you're not working, you're not like doing your normal like 9 to 5 kind of things like that. You are relaxing. So why wouldn't you give that break to your body as well? And I also think that if you want to do like a non-traditional workout while you're on vacation, that's great too. So you don't have to go to a traditional gym or do like a traditional workout. You can do a sweaty hit circuit at the beach. You can go on a walk with your friends, you know, go exploring and just like get steps in. I think there's ways that you can move your body to make yourself feel good on vacation that don't necessarily mean a designated workout, if that makes sense. So I just wanted to remind you guys of that as we are entering sort of like summer vacation season. Don't feel guilty for taking time off from the gym. A week or two is not going to impact your progress. Also, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm an anxious traveler and I wish that I wasn't, but I just am. And I mean, obviously I have anxiety like day to day, but traveling, it gets really bad, especially with airplanes. I get really anxious and I'll start to even get anxious. I kind of like work myself up about it, which I know I shouldn't do, but I'll start to get anxious like days before. I'm just worried about like packing, like I make this detailed list and then I'll make this list of like, oh, here's things I need to do at home like before I leave, and like I like to clean because I like to make sure my space is like nice and clean when I get back. So I feel like I'm just like running around with my head cut off before I go on vacation. And then when I'm at the airport, especially when I'm alone, like I just like, anxiety is like through the roof. I'm like, what if security takes too long? What if security flags me and I get in trouble? It's like, for what? What if, you know, there's turbulence on the plane? What if there's something wrong with the plane? Like, it's like the what ifs like go off the charts for me when traveling, especially when I'm alone. And I don't mean this to say is that you should rely on like someone else to like hold your anxiety or hold your hand when you are traveling, but when my boyfriend is there with me, he's like, it's okay, take a deep breath. And so then when it's just me alone, I'm like, ah. So fortunately, since my boyfriend has the car, he drove there when he went to Austin. I will only need to fly there and then we are driving back together. So at least it's just one way that'll be a little nerve-wracking, but it's also a challenge for me and I know that I can do it. I know that I'm capable of anything I set my mind to and that I will be okay. Anyway, thanks for chatting with me. Thanks for listening to me. I'm gonna pack the rest of my suitcase. Hope that it closes. We might have to do the good old sit on it to close it. Every time I try to do that, my boyfriend rolls his eyes so hard. But he's not here, so I'm gonna do that. And I will catch up with you guys when I'm at the airport tomorrow on the way to Austin. I have a Starbucks because it's a little early. I vastly overestimated how crowded the airport would be, thinking that security would be long. Security took me 2 minutes and now I'm 2 hours early before my flight. So that's fun. I think that was my anxiety talking. So I'll probably do some computer work to pass the time. I may also walk some laps. It's just like a little tip for you. You don't have to do it, but if you are like bored with time to kill at the airport, And before you like sit on a plane for a long period of time, go ahead and like move your body a little bit and just like walk some laps around the airport. I've been doing that since I was like a child, just to like move my legs, and that really helps a lot. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here, maybe walk some laps, and hopefully the time will pass and I'll get on my flight.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that, yeah, I know that. You're the traveling.
Hello. Today is my first full day in Austin. So this morning I think we're gonna go on a walk outside, gonna get some coffee and some yummy tacos. So I will take you guys along with me.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause
Alright, I have made it to Zilker Park and I'm going to be hanging out here for quite some time today. Got my tacos. As you saw, I went to Taco Joint, which is probably my favorite taco place here in Austin, Texas. So if you are ever here, look up Taco Joint. Best tacos. I get the street tacos. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out here, chill. It's a gorgeous day. I'm gonna watch some doggos and just hang out in the sunshine. Just got a smoothie from the soup peddler. They have soup too, but they have my favorite smoothies. This one's called the Green Monster. Not that you need to be getting smoothies on vacation, but I cannot for the life of me find any good smoothie or acai bowl places where I live in Kansas City. So I knew when I was coming to Austin that I had to get one. So Austin has a great selection of different places that sell smoothies, juices, and acai bowls. So this is from the soup peddler. I also love Juiceland. That's a very popular one here, but they have great juices and smoothies. So cheers. Hello. I am back at home. It is actually several days later than when I last vlogged. I had a lot of more free time at the beginning of the week when we were in Austin to like explore and do things. And then towards the end of the week, my schedule got very chaotic and busy because of the opera. The opera ended up going super great. The performances were amazing and I'm really glad I went and I was a part of that. But I'm also very exhausted and ready to get back into my normal routine and just be at home with my cats, get back to working out again. But before I ended off this vlog, I wanted to talk a little bit about getting back on track. And I kind of hate those like terms, but just for a lack of a better word, like how do you get back into your normal routine
after going on vacation. And the biggest thing I want to say about that, about getting back on track, is just to say that there's no need to do extra workouts because you didn't work out on vacation. There's no need to restrict because of whatever you ate or drank while on vacation. The best thing you can do is to not put a ton of pressure on yourself to do even more than your normal routine once you're back, and just get back into what you were doing before you left for vacation. So for example, I normally take Mondays as a rest day, and we got back on a Monday. So I didn't force myself to do a workout just because I hadn't worked out in over a week. I took my rest day as normal so that I can get back into my normal workout routine, not doing anything extra. And I'm not going to change the way I eat or change anything that I do in terms of exercise and diet. I'm just going to get right back to where I was before I left for vacation, and I'll get back into the groove and the swing of things in no time. So I know that there can be that like pressure or guilt after you get back on vacation to make up for whatever you did, but I just want to say that your body did not change. Even if maybe you feel a little more bloated just from traveling or eating a lot of like sweets or salty things, even if you feel that way, you probably didn't lose any muscle, because as long as it takes you to put on muscle, it takes a long time to see results in the gym. It is also going to take a long time for you to lose results. So a week or even 2 weeks of not working out or eating foods you normally wouldn't eat is not going to delay or hurt the progress that you've been working towards for a really long time. So just be kind to your mind and body as you get back into your normal routine. And it's going to be really hard to get back into the swing of things if you're putting a ton of pressure on yourself or making yourself do more in your routine. So with that, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you like just seeing how I live a balanced life while away from my normal routine, or if you are planning a trip to Austin and want to know all the great foodie places to go, subscribe for future health and wellness content. And I will see you guys in the next one.